Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome back to Some Long Dark. We're very lucky. They did a nice little patch for us. It allowed us to save our file, the 100 Days in Pleasant Valley. Homcom, good morning. You're here right when we got going today. How you doing, buddy? We're at day 45. We're in the community hall. And, best of all, we can leave the community hall. At least we could the other day. At least we could the other day, so. Oh, thank goodness. But yes, we are saved. So we are going to play this today. I saw the patch in your stream announcement, and I knew I had to see it. Well, awesome. Yes, so we are going to be able to get out of the community hall, which is great. I need to turn my AC up for just a second. Hold on one second. I forgot to do that before I started. It's going to get hot, hot, hot out today. Oh my goodness. 85 degrees this afternoon. Oh, and mackerel. Hey, Mr. Camman, how you doing? How's it going? Hello, hello. But yes, we're on day 45 in Pleasant Valley. We have 55 days left to live in Pleasant Valley.
Where can I find something to eat?
I know, buddy. I know. I know, my friend. It is a tough road to hoe. Now, I have still not found the recipe. There's supposed to be a recipe for like Thompson's something or another, and I've still never found it here. What's my weight at right now? Oh. Wow, that's 50. It's frozen? What? Oh yeah, the new mechanics. The new mechanics. The new mechanics for getting warmed up and for having stuff is crazy. AC is great. Yes, it is. It is indeed fabulous. Okay, so what else do we have? Do we have anything else that is... Nope. Okay, so I'm going to grab a little water. Do I have any wood? I have like 21 sticks. That is not going to be good enough. What tools do I have? I got to remember everything I got here now. Okay, so I got that. I got some that. I got that, that, and that. Excellent. Okay. And now it's dark.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And now it's dark. Well, it's almost dark. I've got no food out here. Basically got to head to the barn. Because we have some food at the barn. At least I'm pretty sure we do. Is that a fire pit down here? That is a fire pit down here. That's good to know that's out here. I never actually realized that was a fire pit out here. I did set some fishing traps at the pond. The problem is, though, that I only have a piece of coal, a little bit of sticks, and a few of those, and that's it. So I need to gather some more wood before I can actually take advantage of those fishing tip-ups. But how you doing, Beastie? Good morning. Okay, what's this message I got? So yeah, unfortunately, I need to have a little bit more fuel before I can take advantage of those tip-ups. The sad part about the pensive pond is that you sort of have to go there still with a bunch of fuel. Because really the closest place around there to hole up is the little cave. Yeah, I'm doing well. Not long. Finished work for the 7th day in a row. 7th day in a row. Holy crap. Well, considering you couldn't find a bedroll in Ash Canyon on my run with Pilgrim basic loose settings, I wish you luck finding stuff in Pleasant Valley. Well, I haven't found a bedroll on this run. Which makes it very, very interesting. Which has made it very, 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 very interesting. Yeah, using a fire barrel is really nice. Looking like I won't get a full day off till next Saturday.
I'm so cold.
Yeah. Okay, why am I getting frostbite risk now? Okay. That's still frozen. That's wet. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Frostbite comes on so fast. There's no. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm testing this right now. We're at 2%. 2% frostbite right now. I'm just curious how fast it advances. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but I'm dead curious how fast this frostbite advances. God, it's already at 4%. I've walked like 5 feet. Like 5 feet, and it's already at 4%. It's doubled. I just want to see how far it gets before we get to the barn. In that sense, if you can't find on such difficulty, you'll have a hard time. Oh, yeah. I understand that all too well. Found a bedroll in the laptop cave on Timberwolf Mountain. Oh, gotcha. Oh, man. My nose is running like crazy today. Oh, my God. Oh, it's itching. My allergies are kicking up today for some reason or another. Oh, there's enough food to sleep for tonight. God, look at that. Frostbite's already at 21%. I have a quarter of frostbite. Quarter of frostbite. It's already 21%. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Hay fever kicked your butt. What's my favorite region? Mine in Pleasant Valley.
Come on.
Or what's my favorite region? My favorite. Oh, yours is Pleasant Valley, Mr. Camman. My favorite region is Hush River Valley. I just love Hush River Valley for so many reasons. It has downsides, don't get me wrong, but I do love Hush River Valley. I think Hush River Valley is it's a great zone overall. Alright, so I'm gonna drop my frozen jacket here, which is still freezing, even though drop my wet hat, put my gloves back on. So freaking weird. Alright, let's get inside the truck. Put out the torch. Drink some water. Good lord. I'm not a big fan of Broken Railroad, but I know some people are. I know some people love Broken Railroad. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Broken Railroad, but I understand why people are fans of Broken Railroad. I get it.
I'd eat anything right about now.
And we will starve ourselves again. Even in our sleep. Wow, it's still wet.
So hungry.
That's how crazy it is right now in this game. The wetness and stuff really. I don't need any of these items because none of this stuff helps me.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Now the feathers do help me make tip-ups, so I'm gonna take the feathers, and the wires help me make lures, so I'll take those as well. It sounds like there's a storm outside. It sounds like there's a storm outside. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I'm liking that. Let's go. Oh yeah. That is lovely. I mean, Broken Railroad now has a lot more draw just because it now connects to Forsaken Airfield. So in that sense, I think Broken Railroad has stepped up quite a bit as far as like on the scale of zones that are not great to go to. It's not as low as it used to be, or as high as it used to be on the scales of ones not to go to. Yeah, Broken Railroad has a purpose now. That's what I like about it. That's the main thing I didn't like about it before. It wasn't the zone itself. I thought the zone itself was fine. It's just that it was all the way out by itself. To get there, you have to go all the way from Forsaken Airfield through down the railway line to the maintenance yard. And the most horrible part is that once you want to get out of there, you have to go from the maintenance yard all the way back to Forsaken Airfield, and then either go to Mystery Lake, Milton, or the Forge. And there was like nowhere, there was like not a really, it was a very long walk. And it took a long time to get back out of Broken Railroad before. Now it's kind of worth it though, since Broken Railroad has that kind of hub feeling to it. So it's kind of nice. But no, I think Broken Railroad's a fine zone. Otherwise, I mean, you get an easy moose, an easy bear. The hunting lodge is fine. It's got a 6-burner stove. It's got a workbench. It's got a forge. Yeah, if Forsaken Air, if a Forlorn didn't have a forge, it would be a lot better. Wow, look at all the wetness my clothing is getting. Good Lord. I bet my snow shelter's probably ruined at this point. Nope, not yet. That's good. Might as well eat a little bit. We got it here. All right. Woo! Yikes. All right, so we got a couple deer hides curing here. What do we got in here? All right, I'm gonna grab a rabbit hide, rabbit gut, fix my rabbit hat. Got deer skin boots and pants and rabbit skin hat and gloves. I'm actually doing pretty good on the clothing front. I mean, all things considered. Wow, it is just nasty, nasty, nasty out there. Very nasty. I still have not found a recipe, which makes me kind of sad. I was hoping maybe I missed the recipe in here. But I don't know. By the way, I remember that Mystery Lake was the first. What's the order of release for Coastal PB and DP? I think Pleasant Valley, it used to be just Pleasant Valley Coastal and Desolation, and not Desolation. It used to be Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, and Mystery Lake. Those were like the first 3. I don't know what order they came out in though, because I didn't play back then. I never played the game back then, so I don't know what order those arrived in. Good morning, Locke. Hello, hello. Why, hello there. Yeah, I don't know the order those came in because I did not play back then. So, I don't know. Look how much it takes. I mean, this is still 22% wet. Mackinaw jacket definitely does not shed its wetness very quickly. There's Mystery Lake, then PV and Coastal, and then Timberwolf and Desolation Point. Okay, got it. Coastal was second, then PV, then Milton. No, Milton was way down the road. Back when I started playing in 2017, the only zones we had were Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, Desolation Point, Timberwolf Mountain, and Forlorn Muskeg. Those were the only 6 zones in the game when I started playing. That's as far back as I personally go. I don't go back any further than that, though. Bunny rabbits everywhere. Bunny rabbits in my underwear.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Oh look, we got food here. It looks like rabbit meat. Lots and lots of rabbit meat. Holy crap. That's a lot of rabbit meat, boys and girls. That is a lot of rabbit meat.
If I can warm up some.
We'll warm up when I want to warm up, okay? Just chill out, buddy. See, all of our stuff got wet again. The wetness, definitely the wetness stuff is a lot different. 25%. I wonder if I drop the coat, will it dry out faster? I'm just curious. These will probably dry out just by us sitting here. I'm gonna harvest up these first because these were obviously sitting there for a little bit longer. Did Ash Canyon or HRV come first? HRV came first. HRV came out with when Milton and so Milton, Hush River Valley, and Broken Railroad were all released in the same group. That was all released in the same group. Then Bleak Inlet was released, and then right before Black Rock, then Ash Canyon was released, which was a surprise to everybody, and then Black Rock was released after that. And then, of course, you know, with the Tales from the Far Territory now, the new stuff has been released with that. So,
never been so hungry in my life.
I know it's horrible, isn't it, my friend? I just want to at least get the meat off of these. So, yep, that's where it all came down. Oh, see, it's still 18% wet. Okay, it's going down a little bit. I wonder if I can get a mag lens fire. That would be absolutely phenomenal if I could. That's a bear. Yep, that's a bear. That is a bear. Go away, Mr. Bear. We're having fun with the bunnies. I'm having fun on the bunnies. Hey, Nana, how you doing? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, Nana. How's it going? I cannot get a Maglin's fire. That makes me sad.
Can't feel my feet.
Bunnies on the run. Okay, I need to cook up some of this meat. I got some moldy meats here.
Too cold to think.
How many matches do I got left? I got 19 matches left. As much as I need the food, I think I'm gonna beg off from doing it until I can get it going. Oh. Okay, not the backseat. You have more experience than me, but checking for a Maglin's fire just after the sun rises usually works for me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wanted to cook the meat up, so I was just hoping that there was one there today. I was just taking a stab in the dark that there might be one there for me. I didn't think there was gonna be. It's always smart before you make any fire. If you have a Maglin's, you always want to go out and at least see if it's a possibility. That way you've not like that way you've at least checked. Because if you at least check, then you know whether it is or not. And you can save yourself a match that way. And sometimes the oddest days, like you'll go outside and you'll be like, oh, there's no chance it's a Maglin's. It's a Maglin's weather today, and you check and you're like, oh, I can make a Maglin's fire. Never mind. So yeah, you always want to check. You always want to at least check. But yeah, there are times of day where it is higher. I totally agree with you. There's times of day where it's higher probability. But you at least always want to give it a shot. Because you never know. You never know. It could be that golden moment, that golden opportunity that you could have. Okay, let's just pass an hour. There we go. Still doubt we're gonna get one. I'm just not willing to use another match right now. Nope. I'm just still not willing to use a match at the moment. These guys still got hides and guts on them. God, I'm so tempted to just just harvest them just for the heck of it. I don't remember how it works, but I think windy weather doesn't stop a Maglin's if you hide it away from the wind. That is correct, yes. If you hide it away from the wind, it doesn't stop it. I mean, you know, now if the wind shifts on you, then you're screwed, but it doesn't stop it from happening. Alright, so we got nothing left to do right now. I do actually have another fire with that, so that's good. Yeah, I guess we're just kind of sitting here doing our thing for a moment. Kind of sucks. How many days do we got left? Oh, geez, we have another basically 50 days. We're like halfway there. We're like halfway there. And we have 19 matches left. We have 19 matches for 50 days. That's why I'm being like, okay, well, I have food at the farmhouse. I'm not starving. I'm not gonna waste my food right now. I'm not gonna just waste it. Or not gonna waste my matches, I mean. Even though I could use getting more food, I'm not gonna waste my matches doing it. Yeah, you can't make a fire starter with 2 sticks, unfortunately. There is no improvised fire starters. Revor, you've not missed much at all. We got out of the community center, we went to the barn, we came back here to the little tiny barn by the farmhouse, and we harvested up some rabbits, and now we're going to get some sleep, and then tomorrow we're gonna hopefully yes, the getting stuck indoors glitch is gone now, Zwire. Yes, that's the main reason we're back. We're back. He admired his I admired my field of dead rabbits, who at this point I'm just harvesting for their little yummy meats. I feel bad about it, but not really. This is one of the best rabbit areas I've ever found, really. I mean, it's one of the highest yielding ones.
Too heavy.
I mean, hey, these rabbits are alive and frolicking with each other, okay? They're not dead. They're not dead. They're just alive and frolicking with each other. Yeah, unfortunately right now I'm just in I need their meat mode. It's like I don't even need them for anything else. I mean, I could harvest other stuff from them if I wanted to. I can take that with my hands. I guess I'll take it with my hands, let the sun get up a little bit. Why not? There we go. No chance of a Maglins, although look at that sunrise. That is awesome. It's the running of the bunnies. Yay. Hey, Super Jack Jack, how's it going? Hello, hello.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yum, yum. It's about to be Maglin's weather. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? That is just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, if I could get a Maglin's fire, I'd be really super happy. Let's go in and throw our stuff down. Super Jack Jack, how's it going today, though, my friend? I hope you're doing well. I hope it's going good for you. Throw these hides down here. Still no chance of a Maglin's fire. So it means you can fish right outside the camp office now? Yes, you can. Okay, I just wanted to pass time just a little bit. Oh, of course. Of course, I passed time too much. I passed time too quickly and too greedily. I was like, oh, I'll just pass time for a minute, and then I'll go outside. It'll be nice and sunshiny. No. The game said no. That's all right. We do not need to cook all this meat right now. The good news is we have it all. We have it all to cook, so. Yep, it's a good time to go collect some sticks. Get a few stickity boos in our pocket. One of the most worthwhile places to fish, in my opinion, is the Milton Basin now. You can fish in the Milton Basin and live in that cave there very easily. You can put your fish tip-ups over there, and bam-bitty-boom-bitty-bam, you've got fishing, you've got everything you can need right there. It's awesome. How much wood do I got? 25, 9, and a coal. Okay. Yeah. So there's a lot of places. We were brainstorming the other day where we could fish in the game. And Milton would definitely be one that's going to be really super nice to do. Milton Basin is going to be really super duper nice. So that one I'm super excited about. And that one I actually tried. I tried in one of my other runs. I actually did fish in the Milton Basin.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
And it was like, yes, it was such a good feeling. It was such a good feeling to fish there. Do the ponds next to the church on the opposite sides of the trailer work? In which zone? In this zone?
So cold.
And what trailer are you talking? In Milton. Ponds on next to the church. I could not find a fishing spot on the pond. I couldn't find a fishing spot on that pond. No.
All I can think about is food.
Yeah, I know, buddy. That's all you ever think about. You can fish on Monolith Lake now, which is really nice. I just carving a hole in the ice. Super duper awesome. The unnamed pond? Yes, it does. I actually have two. I actually have 2 fish tip-ups on the unnamed pond right now. Wow, it's -4 in here. That sucks. That's poopy. Hey, my Sunny Pot. Hello, hello. Hiya. Hiya, darling. We got some of that. We got some cooking oil. Got some maple syrup. Got my guts curing here. Got a cured deer hide. That's beautiful. That one's almost cured. And there that go. Oh, nope, I didn't want that. I'm gonna put that in there, and those in there. So look at all the hides and guts I have. Holy crap, that's a lot of hides and guts. That is a lot of hides. Yeah, I guess I really didn't need those other rabbit other rabbit things. I did not need. Wow, I didn't realize I had so damn many. And I got a couple sewing kits in there too. Do I have fishing gear right now though? I've got some fishing gear right now. I think what I want to do is I want to make some more fishing gear. So let's see, I get 2. Okay, so there we go. Can you fish at the Stair Steps Lake? That one I haven't tried. I didn't have any fishing gear there, so I didn't even give it a shot. I don't see why you couldn't, but I haven't given it a shot yet. There's our 19 matches. We got a little bit of wood on us. We got a birch bark on us, which we don't need to use. Got bandages and wound dressing. Okay, perfect. I say we go downstairs and make a few more fish tip-ups. And see what we can do. It is very dark down here. Let's make 2 things of hooks. Just through wanting to cook rabbit pies. Roasted chicken legs again today, served with roasted carrots. Nice. Considering the new fishing ways, would you personally still fish in the huts? I probably would. I mean, so here's the problem. Here's the problem with the fishing stuff right now. So the problem with fishing is that when you leave the hut, or when you leave the fish tip up, the problem is that it freezes back over again over time. And so you have to go smack it again to get it open. And so it's better if you're gonna have fish tip ups, set them up around a fishing hut, and then you can light a fire and you can smash them open. Are the ptarmigans worth going after? Oh yes, definitely. And if you're gonna go after the ptarmigans, you want to go after them you want to go after the ptarmigans with the fire hardened arrows, because they won't run from those. They will not run from fire hardened arrows. So well, it's not so much Revor, it's not so much that it's hard to it's not that it's hard to smack the ice open. It's just that you get very cold while you're doing it. The coldness is what gets you. And if you don't have fire going, I can guarantee you on Interloper, you're gonna freeze before you smack the ice open. You're gonna get frozen. It's just gonna happen. Because it gets very, 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 very cold very quick. So I can get that fishing lure there. And so that's the main problem. And you have to have a pickaxe or an axe, a hammer, a pry bar, some sort of tool to smack that open with.
Stomach feels like an empty pit.
Have I been at the old farm yet? What old farm are you speaking of? I've been to all. Are you talking about Three Strikes Homestead? I've already been there. Yes. Ooh, do I have a Maglin's fire out by chance? Gotta check. Ooh. Yes, indeedy do. But man, it is a windy little bugger out here right now, isn't it? That is not gonna help me at all, is it? Alright, let's go. Which old farm though? There's a lot of farms. There's a lot of farms around here. But is manual fishing where you choose or in the huts better? It's the same that I've seen. And honestly, I've never been a manual fisher in this game. I've never been a proponent of manual fishing. I just don't think manual fishing is worth it. You expend a lot of energy and a lot of time and a lot of fire for something that you can't carry anywhere. I mean, in my opinion, you're better off doing what I'm doing and get rabbits. I'd just rather start the fire here and then take it inside. Ah. Yes, I'm doing my 100 days and 100 days run.
Come on.
I'm doing my 100 days in Pleasant Valley run. And we've been pretty much all over the zone, so. Old McDonald had a farm, that's for sure. That is for sure. But yeah, Olivaja, let me know what zone you were wondering about, or what farm you were wondering about, and I can let you know if I've been there or not. All right, and then we can go inside. Free fire is always the best fire. Oh yeah, I love myself a good free fire, especially when I only have 19 matches left for 50 days. I got 50 days still to go, and I have 19 matches left, so free fire is a little nice. By the way, boys and girls, I had forgotten. I hadn't really forgotten. I had not planned for today in my schedule. This afternoon, we're going out to my mom's to celebrate my son's 23rd birthday. So we're gonna wrap here up on YouTube about 11 o'clock, and then I'm going to be going over to Twitch and playing some Escape the Pacific this afternoon, from 11 to about 1:30, and then we're going to be going out to my mom's for the birthday, and then I'll be back later this evening for
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
For some American Truck Sim. So it'll be, I'd sort of forgotten about all the plans we had scheduled today, but it'll be a little, just a little modified schedule. Nothing too horrible. So yeah, Three Strikes Homestead has a lot better loot now than it used to. Yep, Three Strikes Homestead has a lot better. I always like going to Three Strikes anyway because it had a deer corpse. It usually had a deer corpse at the Three Strikes Homestead. There was usually a deer corpse there, and you could get some nice meat and a hide. So I would usually go there anyway because I thought it was a good place to go anyhow. All right, let's go ahead and harvest up the ribbity rabbity meat. So yeah, today is gonna be fun though. We're going out there. We're celebrating my son's 23rd birthday. He's 23. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of little huts and stuff in the game that you can go to, especially in Pleasant Valley. There's a lot of little huts in the game that you can go to that that have some really good stuff in them.
Getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, shush-a-bye. You're fine. You're fine. We'll eat these little tiny pieces, because why not? 1 minute? Really? 19 minutes. Okay, we'll get that one out. Speaking of huts, by this point, between trappers and camp office, between trappers and camp office have long been overshadowed. Well, I mean, you know, Mystery Lake is sort of one of the OG zones. There's a lot of good stuff in Mystery Lake, but there's a lot of other stuff that's come out in the game, and I think people always like to, you know, they like to play around with the new things, you know. New things are always kind of exciting, and people always kind of tend to gravitate to those new items in the game, and they're like, ooh, this is fun. Ooh, this is fun. You know, they always kind of go for those. And I don't think it takes away from the good things of other stuff in the game. I think it just people get interested in the new stuff. You know, new stuff is always a new shiny toy. I mean, honestly, Pleasant Valley is one of the best zones in the game, and I always make an effort in any Interloper run to basically head towards Pleasant Valley. If you're playing Interloper, the best bet you can have if you're looking for gear is head to Pleasant Valley. You're most likely going to find all the tools there that you need to survive the rest of the game. So it is still, in my opinion, one of the best zones you can go to early Interloper if you're having any trouble finding any of your gear. It's one of the best zones to head to get your stuff, because it being one of the early zones. You gotta go in 15 minutes. All right. Being one of the early zones in the game, it is stockpiled with a lot of the stuff that you need to survive. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Hello. The summit's not that great anymore, especially on Interloper. I mean, on other difficulties levels, yes, the summit's still awesome. But on Interloper, the summit's kind of, eh. It's kind of cool to go there eventually to get some matches and stuff, but the summit does not hold a lot of value like it used to. You can get a lot of the stuff that you used to only be able to get at the summit. You can get it elsewhere with way less effort and a lot easier than you used to be able to.
I'm feeling so drained.
So I kind of tend to skip the summit till later in the game. It just doesn't hold the value it used to. It's still, like I said, it's still a nice place to go. I would recommend going to the summit at some point. There's just not a lot of point in rushing the summit though. Because it doesn't, you know, especially now that the flare gun is no longer guaranteed at the summit. That's the main reason I'd even go to the summit, you know, sometimes. It's like, oh, I'm guaranteed to get a flare gun there. That's great. I want that flare gun really badly. But now that it doesn't have the flare gun in there anymore, it's like, it's okay. I mean, it's not horrible. It just isn't that great. Yeah, the flare gun's not guaranteed there any longer. So, well, in Interloper you don't get the wool underwear. The red underwear isn't in Interloper, period. So that's a non-issue either way. Well, the flare gun's always been in. There's always been a flare gun in the Keeper's Pass North. There's always been a flare gun there. Just there's not any flare shells. Flare shells. It's not so much the flare gun that's hard to find anymore. It's hard to get flare shells now. The flare shells are the hard thing to find. Most runs, I'll find one, maybe two flare guns before I've even found a flare shell. 48 days, boys and girls. 48 days. Alright, we need to gather some wood. We have some fishing stuff. We got another fishing tip up. We got a couple more fishing lures. But we need to gather more wood before we're ready to go. But yeah, the flare gun's not really the problem anymore. It's finding flare shells. It's trying to find the flare shells. Red underpants have never spun on Interloper. The best underwear you can get on Interloper is the thermal underwear. No flare shells at the summit anymore. No flare gun either. That I've seen. Well, actually, no. Wait a second. I think I found a flare gun there once. But yeah, the red underwear. If it ever spawned on Interloper, it's a glitch and it's been taken out. Because yeah, the red underwear doesn't spawn on Interloper. The best underwear you can get is the thermal underwear, and the best shirt you can get on Interloper is the thin wool sweater. I think there was a glitch for a while that there was a thick sweatshirt or something that was spawning in one of the mines, but I'm pretty sure they took that out. Every time after they do an update, there's sometimes some glitches in the loot that will allow guns to appear, or allow like another piece of gear that usually is not an Interloper to appear in Interloper, but it's not intended to be that way, unfortunately. Even the revolver. I mean, the revolver appeared in Interloper for a short period of time there when Tales from the Far Territory first came out, and I was actually excited about it. I thought it was a cool idea. I was like, well, that's kind of nifty. That's kind of neat. I thought that'll be kind of a neat addition if we can get those in.
Find some place to escape this cold.
But nope, they took them back out again. Can I not get this rabbit? Oh, that's weird. That was some weird rabbit carcass targeting. Hey Vera, how you doing? I found the crampons day one stalker run summit, also possible interloper loot. Yes. Crampons now appear at both the summit as well as the gold mine. Those are rabbit traps. Yes, they are. Yeah, the red underwear, if people were trying to find it, I guess they could try to find it, but I have never seen nor got a pair of red underwear in Interloper, ever. Yeah, I've never, in the 7 years I've been playing this, most of that on Interloper, I've never seen red underwear spawn in Interloper. But it was a thick wool sweater. It was a thick wool sweater some people were finding.
Better find some water.
And like I said, if it was a short-lived glitch and it was gone. Dubes, good morning. Tylia, good morning. Hello. Because yeah, they don't intend for those to spawn on Interloper. Just like for a little while, there was a glitch where the climbing socks were spawning in Hush River Valley, and I think there's still like a small chance you can get them. Sometimes they'll glitch in, but these technically decent wool socks are the best you can get. For Interloper, these are the best underwear, and that's the best shirt you can get for Interloper. And the Mackinac jacket is technically the easier of the best coats to get. You can also get a what is it? The new aviator jacket, but yeah, crampons you can get at the summit now, which is kind of cool. And we have a lot of hides. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of hides, and we got some guts, so. Alrighty, so, let's see, are these cured? Yes, they are. Bippity-bappity-boo, let's throw those in there, too. Alright. So I sort of want to spend a little bit of time breaking down a few things, because I need a little more wood if we're going to go over and do a little bit of fishing. I'm going to need a few things. I need a little bit of wood for myself. But what can I leave behind? Well, I can definitely leave this little tiny bit of oil behind. I can definitely leave those behind. I'm gonna grab that and quickly repair my thing there. Yeah, the carcass, the corpse targeting has been bad for a little while. They fixed it. They fixed it okay. It's still weird how sometimes you can target something really easy, and other times it's like nope. All right, we already read that, so that's good. How much water did I got me? 2. Okay, and then I got these rabbits. So let's harvest these little buggers up real quick. Harvest 1. See, now the other problem I have going over there and fishing too is that I have nowhere to sleep there. I have nowhere to sleep at that fishing hut, and I have no bedroll at that fishing hut either. So if I go there to fish, I need to go there early in the day when it's light out, and I have to go there with the idea in mind that I need to leave before it gets too dark and before I get too tired. Because I don't have the ability to actually sleep in the fishing hut, which is usually the best strategy. If you're gonna fish, you want to have your bedroll along, and you sleep in the fishing hut. I don't have that option. You have your leg up, so you're all good. Do you have a leg up on the competition? Is that what you're saying, Tylia? I found 2 Wilderness Kitchen. Can I read both and get the benefits? Yes. If you read both, if you finish both of them, you will get benefits from both of them. Yes. Every book you read, well, and you'll have to remember that as your skill increases, you'll get less and less benefit. You'll have less and less benefit. Do you have a leg up? I don't know. I don't know. That's why I asked you. So, yeah, with every skill book you read, as your skills get better, you get less benefit from the books you read, but you still do get benefit. So it's not a bad thing to read any books. It's not a bad thing to read any books at all. Now there is some restrictions, because like You can't read. Oh, I don't have one. The little 4-hour firearm book. You can't read that after you get to level 4 of firearms. After you get to level 4, all you can read is the. Can I make a mag lens fire? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Where would you personally choose to live on Bleak Inlet, on Loper, and Eastern difficulty? I'd live at the cannery.
Come on.
Take care of all the timber wolves and just live at the cannery. But yeah, you definitely, the Wilderness Kitchen books are really good because they can get your cooking skill up there super quick.
I did it.
Really? Really? I was right by the goddamn campfire and you lit a match? You stupid son of a bitch. Oh my god. I was right by the... Wow. Again, the targeting in the game right now is a little bit bored.
Come on.
Because I was close enough to light the fire, get my torch out, and then the game's like, nah, you aren't close enough to light it off the fire.
That's done.
Stupid game. Well, since I started lighting it with the match, I just lit it with the match because I was going to lose the match either way. That is so horrendously horrible. Well, if you kill the bear, that always works too. Killing the bear is always a good way to go. I still have not found a pot though. That's the thing. That's one thing that bothers me. I've not found a pan. I've not found a pan, which is kind of annoying. So I can't make any special recipes, which is kind of annoying too. Yep. I can't make anything. I found no pans. I could make stews if I could find ptarmigans, but from what I hear, ptarmigans don't spawn on custom games. So that sucks. Because I had to do a custom interloper to get this Pleasant Valley spawn, because the game would not. The game refused after like eight spawn attempts. The game refused to spawn me in Pleasant Valley. And then I was like, oh, the only difference between a custom game and a regular game is that parasites last for, 10 days instead of the normal 20. And oh, I'm not gonna be eating any predator meat anyway. So what do I care? I can't shoot or hunt anything, so it doesn't matter. From what I've heard, they don't. From what I've heard, they don't. I had somebody in chat yesterday on Twitch, or no, maybe it was here, who was saying that they did not spawn on custom yet. That for some reason they were broken and didn't spawn on the custom game.
Sapping my energy.
I know, something's sapping your energy, bud. Better look into that. You better look into that, my friend. Thanks for your advice about Moose Attack and HRV last weekend. My run continues. Nice. Well, I'm glad you survived, persevered, and held the line, my friend. That is awesome. I actually do not need both of those. I'm gonna drop a salt. I'm hanging on to this just in case, and I got this carrot that never seems to go bad. It's not even a wilted carrot. It's like my nice 76% carrot. I don't have a wilted carrot, ladies. Yeah, they don't spawn on custom. It doesn't really matter because honestly, all I could do is throw rocks at him anyway. So at best I could get one ptarmigan off every hunting attempt. And then it takes a couple of game days before they even respawn. So it's like it wouldn't even be, it's not, from what I've found, it's not worth hunting the ptarmigans until you get a bow and arrow and some fire hardened arrows. It's not worth it. Because if you miss, if you miss with a regular arrow or a rock, they all fly away. If you shoot one with a regular arrow and you hit, it won't scare them, but if you miss, it will scare them. And a rock scares them all away, whether you hit or miss a ptarmigan, it scares them no matter what. So it's not really worth hunting them with rocks, and actually it's not even really worth hunting them with regular arrows because they all just run away from you anyway. Which is kind of sad.
I need to find food.
You've got food. Chill out, bud. You have food, my friend. You just must be patient. Can you make bow and arrow with fire hard? I can't make it in this. I mean, I have no way of making. I have no way of making any bow and arrows or anything in this run because I can't make a forge run. So I have no way of getting any tools or doing any sort of activities that require tools or weapons. Speaking of arrows and such, by the end, is there at the end of it, is there more maple worth of bows or birch worth of arrows? By the end, there's way more maple. If you've done, I mean, honestly, there's no such thing as running out of maple or birch in Interloper ever. Period. End of story. Yeah, you could play for 10,000 days, and you'll never run out of birch or maple. Just not gonna happen. You can't. The fire hardened arrows, the main benefit fire hardened arrows have is that in the beginning of the game, instead of having to waste your arrows on your regular arrows on rabbits, you can shoot rabbits with the fire hardened arrows. Yeah, they spawn from beachcombing. That's why I said you can never run out of them. Instead of you wasting arrows on... I'm probably not going to be warm in here. -3. Instead of wasting your regular arrows on rabbits, you can shoot rabbits with fire-hardened arrows and still get your skill ups. And you don't waste your regular arrows and have to fix them all the time, which is really super nice. And yeah, beachcombing is well, I mean, beachcombing was always the way though. Even before they redid beachcombing, you still could not run out of arrows. There was no physical way to run out of arrows. Even prior to beachcombing, it was impossible. You could there was always arrows out there. There was always birch and maple that would wash up. Birch, maple, cloth, and metal. Ultimately, you always beachcombed for those, even pre beachcombing remake or whatever you want to call it. You could always go and get that stuff off the beaches. And also the thing is that even without that, even on my okay, let's make sure we got that. There we go. Even before that, on my like 800 day on my 800-day Interloper character before he died, before he passed away, unfortunately.
It's making my head feel
Before he passed away, I still had over 100 arrows worth of arrow making materials just sitting at the Carter Hydro Dam. I had probably 15 birch or 15 maple just waiting to be used as bows. Because the thing is, as you go on in the game, as the game progresses, you aren't using your bows and arrows as much. There's not as many wildlife animals in the first place to shoot, and in general, you're avoiding, unless you're hungry or unless you want another bear hide, you just avoid the bears. You only use your arrows in a necessity situation if you're getting attacked by a wolf. And so you aren't actually actively hunting the wolves. So your bow and arrow usage diminish a lot as the more and more time progresses in the game. And in addition to that, the main thing you'll notice at the beginning of the game is that your bow,
can't feel my hands.
your bow wears down. And hi, Honora. Hi, Honora. No, don't worry about it, Honora. That's fine. Family always comes first. And the other thing you'll notice is that in the beginning of the game, your bow wears down and breaks very quickly. But as the game progresses and your bow skill gets better, you start getting less degradation on your bow with every shot. So as time goes on, your bow is now not wearing down as quickly. And in addition to that, you're not shooting as much. So it's like a combo wombo, where it's a combo of you're not shooting very much and your bow breaks down very slowly when you do shoot it. So it's kind of the best of both worlds coming together. And you'll notice that your stuff just does not get used up as much late game as it does early game, I guess is the bottom line. The early game usage of your items makes a lot of people really go, wow, I'm gonna run out of all this stuff by the time I get to like day 200, you know? It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna be out of birch and maple and everything, and it's like, I can confidently tell you, it's not the case. It does, and now with the advent of the fire-hardened arrows, it's even more not the case, because what you should do early in the game is make like 8 to 12 regular arrows, and then maybe make like 9 fire-hardened arrows, and if you do go hunting for rabbits, you want to use those fire-hardened arrows to get the rabbits, and you don't want to use your regular arrows. And hi, friend, saw ya. Yeah, they fixed the Pleasant Valley run. Yay! Pleasant Valley, here we come. Doodah, doodah. Pleasant Valley, such a fun run. Oh, the doodah day. I'm gonna go fish. I'm gonna get some fish. Yes, I'm gonna go over to the fishing thing. Is anything else broken right now? The only thing broken is if you play a custom game, you'll not see any ptarmigans. They know about it and they're fixing it for the next patch they're gonna do. But right now, ptarmigans do not appear in custom games. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing. And yeah, I don't think some of the recipes are still showing up in custom games either, because I've not found a recipe in this game. I did find the Lily's pancake recipe in my regular Interloper. I just didn't find it in this. I haven't found any recipes in this game though. But I'm glad, Honora, that you had a nice time with family. I'm assuming it was a nice time. Just so everybody knows, we are going to wrap up in about 2 hours here. I usually would go to noon, but, really. But today, is we're celebrating my son's 23rd birthday today. So we're going out to my mom's this afternoon to celebrate his birthday. And I will be out there
If I can drop any of this
instead for the afternoon. So I'm going to stop at about 11 on YouTube. We're going to go over to the Twitch side, play a few hours of Escape the Pacific. And then this afternoon I'm going out there, and then I'll be back this evening, probably like 4 to 5-ish, Pacific, which is like 7 to 8 Eastern. And I will be playing some American Truck Sim with Gameslift. Where did I find Lily's pancake? The Lily's pancake recipe was in the kitchen, and it's behind a table leg. You have to literally get down and look behind the table leg. It's really hard to find. It's really hard to find. Super hard to find. Hey, look, I have a tip up that's tinkling. Well, thank you very much, Honora. But yes, so in the kitchen, there's that main table there. Okay, right as you come into the kitchen, there's like the little table to your right, but there's the main table right in front of you. If you go to the back side of it and look down at the leg that's closest to the corner, it hides right on the floor there, and it looks exactly like the floor. It looks like a piece of litter on the floor.
It worked.
It looks like a piece of litter on the floor. It does not look like it does not look like it belongs at all. Look how long it takes to break this ice open. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. And it's broke. And I didn't get a fish either. Tip up, lure, start fishing. I'm sure these are both broke. I'm gonna try my hand at regular fishing and see what happens. Okay, so did that one actually come up okay? Oh, I've got a piece of ruined bait there, too. Because that one's at 41%. So to make a hole in the ice... No, fishing's not broken. It's just, these traps have been out here for like a week. Oh, can I not make a... Really? Really? Well, I have a hole right there. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if fishing by hand even works. Well, obviously.
Well, obviously it works because you caught me. Ah! Hello, everybody. I'm Billy the Bass, and welcome back to Up a Tree of the Atheenon Fish. How y'all doing today? I hope you guys are having a great day. And yeah, look into my eye. Look into my eye. Jack Pistachio! Hello! How are you, Jack Pistachio? How's it going, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Don't let the fish talking to you bother you at all, because we're very, very important around here. It's very, very important. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome. Welcome in.
I might have to drop some gear.
Aw, what a nice fish. What a nice fish. You got the first official, like, welcome to the stream from a fish. Well, that is very disappointing. Because this whole ice, all of this ice out here used to be. So can you not fish on this anymore? That is really weird. That is really weird. Kind of sad, too. Maybe only one per lake. Yeah, see, the thing is, though, that they showed... See, the thing is that usually if you can't... Oh, shoot. What do I have on me that's stinking? I don't have anything on me that stinks. That's weird. Oh, I have this stupid bait on me. It's like, why is he coming over to me? Oh, because I have bait on me. I have some stupid frickin' bait on me. That's why. I got the stupid bait on me. See, unfortunately, the fish is just not a real good... It's still, I mean, even with the fish tip-ups, it's still just not a good deal. It's still just not a good deal. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's worth it. Especially on this run where I have no fuel. I mean, it's kind of, and this pond now, it's like I can't put down a fishing hole, another fishing hole on this pond. Which makes me go, okay, well that kind of sucks. I don't even know if I can put a fishing hole down on the pond. Well, it's weird too, because it used to be that way if you went into here, it would be like, it would have this crossed out if you couldn't put a fishing hole down. It would have that cross, it wouldn't even let you do it. It'd say invalid area, so maybe it has to do with having that fishing hole there. I don't know. Wow, my fishing line snapped. And I have no lure now. That makes me sad. Ooh. There's a fish.
Hey guys, I'm the Fresh Gold Eye. I bet you've never seen me before. Look, I have a gold eye. Hence the name. Yeah, that's how creative they are. I mean, they could have called me like Squarey McSquarefish. Look at me. I'm a rectangle, I know. But all rectangles are squares. But not all squares are rectangles. You may not know that, but yes, I'm a rectangle fish. Yeah.
He is a rectangle fish. I won't deny that. I guess I'll just fish with that. Feels like fishing for longer duration is better than just 1 hour. Yes. Yes, it is. Usually it is. I'm not gonna deny that. That's interesting. They have different looking fish stuff for different looking fish. Different looking fish. Oh, now see, now we, whoa.
Look, it's another bass. Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you?
Too much stuff to carry.
I guess we need to check outside and see if we got something out there too. Nope, nothing out here. Nothing out there.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
So you can do it. I did not get the moose spawn over here, no. Not that I could do anything about it if I did, but I did not get a moose spawn, no. It does tip up if it's frozen as well. And happy Sunday to you too, Scotty Booms. It will tip up if it is frozen, yes. The tip up happens whether it's frozen or not. Now the bad part is that you have to then go and break the frozen part open to actually get it out of it. And now I'm super tired too. This is the problem. I have no bedroll, so now I have to troop all the way back over to where I can possibly be warm, which kind of sucks. Well, if I was playing a regular Interloper run, Beastie, where I could have gone and got a whole bunch of coal from the mine and that sort of stuff, yes. I think it'd be totally worth it. But in this instance, no. In this specific kind of run, probably not. In this specific run where I have, oh, and my torch already went out. Well, that's fabulous. Yeah, I just don't have many options in this run. Not with the, I don't have a lot of options, especially without having a bedroll. Having no bedroll kind of kills most of the things I want to do. I would have to depend on a snow shelter, which I can't make a snow shelter on the ice. I mean, I could probably make a snow shelter in here, but what good's it gonna do me without a fire? Yeah, honestly, it's just kind of boring to me. To be honest, at this point, Homcom, this run at this point is kind of boring because I'm like, well, I guess we go back to the farmhouse and we set out more traps for rabbits and we just kind of live off rabbit meat for the next 50 days. Yay. Or it'd be more fun to actually go and do stuff. See, for me, Long Dark isn't even so much, yes, the survival is there, but I like to wander around and visit places and do things, and that for me is the joy of it. Yeah, I like the exploration part of it as well. And when I'm just stuck in one place, I just get kind of antsy and bored, and I unintentionally, I don't do it intentionally, but I think I subconsciously do things that put the run in danger because I just want it to be over with.
Goddamn freezing.
Because I just want it to be over. I'm like, well, at least I can die. Well, it's just that I can see the pattern this run is like falling into, and what this run is gonna fall into a pattern of is we harvest rabbits at the farm, we hang around the farm. We've pretty much explored everywhere in the zone at this point. We have nowhere left to explore. And we just live off rabbits for another 50 days. It's kind of boring because we can't craft anything. We can't really craft anything, and unfortunately all of the see, like, it's not giving me the fishing hole icon here. Getting all the cairns would just kill me, friend. You have to travel to places where you just have nowhere to sleep. I have no bedroll. That's the biggest problem. If I had a bedroll, it'd be completely different. But without a bedroll, I'm very limited on where I can actually survive and live in the game. I have to sort of stay close to places that have pre-made beds. whether that be the barn or the farmhouse or a radio control hut or a cave that has a bed or the barn over at the real barn or the crossroads or Draft Dodger's cabin. I can't even go stay up at the Mystic River picnic area because there's no bed. And just, yeah, it's a very limiting. Yeah, the bedroll's very important. Just in being able to have free. I mean, if I had the bedroll, we could probably do a bunch of crazy stuff. I could just go live in caves and stuff, and we could pop out and do a few cool little things here and there. Like if I had a bedroll, I could have gone and stayed in the cave, the forest cave there, right by the fishing place. But with the pre-made bed, I believe that's in the forest cave, it's not. It would be almost impossible to live there because it's so cold. Yeah, it's just things to do is the hardest part, Beastie. You're right. Things to do is the hardest part. Well, the picnic area is close to there, but also what's close to there is 3 wolves. And with only now 18 matches left, I can't just go lighting torches all day long if a wolf comes up. I have to avoid areas with wolves. And I only have 1 flare left. So, and the bunker's not really there's not really much around that bunker that's gonna feed me for very long. Because food is also an issue. I cannot hunt deer. I can't hunt wolves. I can't hunt bears. I can trap rabbits, and that's about it. I mean, I can trap rabbits in copious amounts, but there's no rabbit spawns around that area except at the Mystic River picnic area. And so I'd have to basically have food at Mystic River, have my base at the bunker, and then I would have to go back and forth between the two. I've stolen several deer from wolves, friend, but that's a lot of time outdoors, getting cold, with not a lot of reward going into it. And the weather has to be right, and on top of that, you have to be able to have a fire so you can actually harvest that deer up, which means again you have to waste a match basically to get that fire going. Yeah, I'm almost thinking of doing 50 days and making a move to another zone. I'm almost thinking of it because it's like there's not much left to do here. And we have lived here 49 days. Am I going to stick it through to 100 days? I'm going to stick it through to 100 days on this one, but I think in the future what I'll do is I'll start a 50-day per zone type run where I commit to 50 days in a zone. We live in that zone for 50 days before we can move on to anywhere else. Because, honestly, it's not even that I couldn't do this for another 100 days or another 50 days. I'm just honestly kind of bored. I'm to the point where I almost just don't want to play it because it's like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and just harvest rabbits for the next 50 days. And that to me is just not fun. Well, the first 50 days in a zone without anything is just, and the trick with living 50 days in a zone is that you go, okay, you have to take everything you want on your back into the zone. And you can't come back. You can't go back. You can't go back into that zone afterward. It sort of harkens back towards the. It's sort of hard. I'm not gonna quit. Don't get me wrong, Jack. I'm not gonna quit. And it would be a random start too. It wouldn't even be choosing what zone I get to start in. It's like, boom, you're starting in Forlorn Muskeg. Live there for 50 days. Have fun. I mean, that would be, I think that would be kind of cool. But we're gonna stick it out the 100 days on this. We're gonna stick it out the 100 days on this. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I see how this 100 days is going. I'm talking it through. I am a verbal thinker. And I'm talking it through out loud going, okay, this is what's gonna happen in the next 50 days. Just be prepared because we're gonna be spending a lot of time. We're gonna spend a lot of time here. A lot of time. We're on day 50 now. We got 50 more days of hunting of setting up traps and trapping rabbits, and I think I'll try to make it a little more fun because we'll go over to Draft Dodgers, grab some rabbit traps from there. You know, we'll kind of go back and forth a little bit. So we'll have Draft Dodgers and this place as kind of our bases, our dual bases. But yeah, it's gonna be a interesting ride. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, my friends. Let's fix that up real quick. Let's do those up. But now, I mean, we've pretty much searched the whole zone. There's not a place left in the zone that I can think of that we haven't been yet. Hello, rabbits. How I trap you? You fall victim
Kind of heavy.
to my rabbit traps.
We aren't victims of your traps. We love you, Atheenon, and we just jump right in just to help you out.
Aww. See, they do love me. They like me. They really, really like me. I'm pretty sure I actually already have some rabbit traps set up at Draft Dodger's cabin. Rabbits are harder to pick up now, friend. The hitboxes on them, you sort of have to, like, almost scan around to get the hitbox on the rabbits now. They are harder to pick up. You are not alone. You are not alone. Yeah, I could make a second pair of deer trousers. That is a good idea. I don't have a lot of deer hides though, Jack. That's the only thing. Is I've been able to chase enough deer into wolves to gather deer hides enough to make the pants and the boots, but they do wear down. They do wear down, and I want to make sure that I don't. I want to make sure that they don't disappear on me. You could do the old milkshake thing. Well, that would just lead to... I mean, I could do that if I wanted to die. Yes. Yes, Brenda, I could do that if I wanted to die. But I want to actually live the 100 days. It's not even the risk factor at this point. I'm in risk every time I go out because I have usually smelly stuff on me. Either food I'm carrying, guts I'm carrying. If I had weapons, I would definitely do that. But I have no weapons, no tools, and no way to make them either. So it's not even that. It's just that there's not living in 100 days in a zone. Oh, Jesus criminy. It's not impossible. It just does get it gets a little boring on the sense that you kind of have a routine you have to do, and that's it. And it's mainly the food. It's not even getting eaten by wolves or anything. It's mainly the food that's the problem. It's mainly the food. Well, it's fine again, except for we need food. we need food. I mean, that's the going around and doing stuff is all in good, but we need food to do it. And there is no more cattails in the zone. There's no more man-made food in the zone. And so the only food sources we have at this point are rabbits, and if we can chase a deer into the wolves. That's the only source of food we have. And ptarmigans are gone. And we also need fuel to cook to do said food. That is true. And hi, Brenda. My skill levels, they're super low. I mean, I have level 5 carcass harvesting, almost level 5 cooking, level 3 fire starting, and level 2 mending. Well, I can't go. I got three deer hides, and I'm gonna need those to repair my deerskin boots and pants. If I had like 5 deer hides, I might make another pair of deerskin, but I don't. Yeah, the main problem right now is just making sure that we keep our food supply going. Because this is all we have. We have a cup of coffee, and we got some water. I could make a couple more teas, but I've drunk down pretty much all these teas for calories at this point. We did get our stim, which is nice, and we do have one emergency birch bark tea, but we're basically living starvation diet. Yeah, I can't even leave the zone to go get, say, coal in the mines. I can't leave the zone to go get that. The only place I could get a respawn of coal is in the Mystic River picnic area, and I've already been up there twice. So, do I still have produce in the basement? I don't even know where the produce in the basement is. Oh, I have the potato sack here. I got a potato. I don't even know where produce is in the basement. Oh, I didn't search this. I got some carrots! And some more wilted carrots. Okay, I did not get this. Okay. Pry bar all the lockers? Yeah, we got all the lockers pry barred. We found the pry bar, so we actually went on a whirlwind tour. Okay, so we got some carrots. Yay! I don't even know. There's not even recipes here for me, so. I feel weird about eating the carrots. I feel weird about eating a wilted carrot or a dried up tater. Yeah, the produce, I'm not used to that produce in the basement at all, Vertigos. Here's a carrot. I feel weird about eating those. It seems wrong. It seems wrong somehow. I mean, what'd those poor carrots ever do to me? You know, every day, millions of helpless vegetables are consumed. What did those vegetables ever do to you? I don't know. But I'm not gonna eat them. Okay, so we got a storm going on outside, which actually is kind of good news for us. It's actually kind of good news for us. Because we can go up to Draft Dodgers during the storm and not actually have to face the nasty, nasty boys. Let's see, do I have stuff on me? Okay, I got a little bit of fuel on me. Not a lot, but a little bit. I got a little bit.
I need to drop something.
This is the last of the deer that we have. That's that big deer that we chased into the... That's gonna make us cold. It's the last of the big deer that we had. Yay, carrots! Had a rabbit with a carrot? No. No rabbits with a carrot. Carrots and potatoes. Potatoes.
Nasty hobbits can keep potatoes.
Do you want to build a snowman? No, I don't want to build a snowman. But yeah, the main thing is just like keeping our food supply for the next 50 days. I mean, if we could get good weather, you also have to remember, in the 50 days we've been alive, we've had 41 blizzards. 41 blizzards in 50 days. So what are we running right now? An 82% blizzards in our run. Blizzards of 82%. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's only a custom beastie because I couldn't get a damn spawn in Pleasant Valley. So I just did custom interloper and choose my zone. Oh, weather will get much worse since it's day 50 now. Day 50 is about the coldest temperatures you'll find outside. Well, it is Pleasant Valley, the blizzard capital of the world. So you gotta give it that. Pleasant Valley has more blizzards than anywhere else, too. I like the idea of the 50-day run, though. The 50-day, then switching it to a new zone. It would be definitely a slow progression, and it'd be like, okay, so we spawned in Hush River Valley, or say we spawned in, you know, a certain zone, and then we're like, okay, so what zones are off of this zone, and how would that help me? You know, could I get some stuff and go to another zone, and have it help me out in that zone? It'd be crazy. Hey, look, there's a burdock root here. Might as well take it. We're here. We're already cold. Why not? Why not take a crazy chance? Why not do a little dance? I bet the next time you do the 50-day run, you'll get Pleasant Valley start. Probably. Sea exploration, yeah. I've already been up this way though, so I don't know if I missed that burdock before or if it just spawned in since they did the update patch. Yeah, they gave me some new random stuff. Burdock requires a pry bar, a knife, or a hatchet to get out of the ground. Without one of those three, you can't get it. I'm pretty sure I set some rabbit traps up here already. I'm pretty sure. Hey, look, I did. And they're all sprung. Which means they caught something. But I just have been gone so long that... Now, the only downside to traps up here is I have nowhere to go inside to cook. So anything I catch, I have to cook outside. That's the only downside to it. I can eat the burdock after I cook it. That is correct. Oh, that's interesting. That snow just went away just like that. Ba-boom, ba-bam. Ba-dam, ba-doom. Ba-boo, ba-dee, ba-dam. Alright, we don't have anything left in here except that to break down, and I cannot break that down with a hatchet. So, let's go out here and drop off our stuff. Because we have some rabbit stuff already. There we go. And do I have a... I do not have a Maglins chance, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go in here and get warmed up real quick. Just sleep for an hour. We'll get warmed up. We'll get a little warmed up real quick. Exactly. And then we'll go outside while we're warm and we'll look for some sticks. You got the right of it, beastie. Can we make a fire? Just always got to check. No, I didn't think so. But I figured I'd check, you know. Even a branch counts as sticks right now. Sure, it took us half our warmth to get that, but you know, hey. When all you got is branches. When all you got is branches, that's what you got to go for. Now I have a hacksaw, so I could, in theory, take those fir limbs up there. In theory, I could take those, but
If I can drop any of this
in
gear.
actuality, it's probably going to be a little harder. Look at all the beautiful sticks. There's a cedar even. Because it's tripled arrow down temps right now. Which leaves us at, what? Negative 40 something?
To find some place to escape.
Wow, and all my stuff is wet. Fabulous. Fabulous news. That means it's gonna start freezing pretty soon. Yeah, I could just prepare the burdock. It's fine. I don't need the burdock right now.
So cold.
Well, hello, Mr. Well, hello.
Why, hello, Atheenon. Please don't kill me, because there's traps over there. You're gonna get lots of rabbits, trust me. Trust me, I'll bring all my friends, I promise! Okay, you go.
You go get your friends. You bring them over, sacrifice them to my traps, and I'll let you go. Well, there's no way to dry clothing inside. There's not really a way to dry clothing inside. Not quickly. Not quickly. He told me he'd bring all his friends, okay? I know it's foolish to trust the rabbit, but he said he'd bring all his friends, so I'm gonna trust him. This one time I'm gonna trust him. So see, what I'm curious about is, so I'm gonna say, okay, I got this jacket. It's 46% wet. Okay. I'm gonna leave it right here. It's 46%. This is also 40-some%. So I'm gonna see if these, when I sleep right now, get drier or not. If they get drier quicker or not. See, because these do seem to be getting drier. But it's at 43, and now that's at 45. So it does seem to be drying off inside. It seems to be a very slow, arduous process, though, to get it dry. It just does not seem to be very quick. $45, $42. Now, see, that's 42. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out how it works. See, that's already 41. And that's still 45. Maybe these dry off quicker? Now it's 44. Well, no, I mean, this is drying off. It's just that this seems to be drying off quicker. I wonder if it just dries off quicker in general. It may depend on the clothing type. So we got 40 and 44. This was actually like equal to that. Now it's 39, 44. So I'm just curious. Let's just pass an hour and see what happens. Gonna pass an hour. We have now 36, 16. Yeah, the rabbit skin hat dries way faster. And it actually looks like the skin clothing is drying faster too. So it definitely looks like it helps if you take off your skin clothing and let it dry. It definitely seems to dry quicker that way. And if you're indoors, you might as well. Wet percentage plus weight. Well, these are still pretty heavy and they're drying off pretty quick. But I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Wet percentage plus weight. Because, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, these are a little bit heavier. So that's 16, 12, and 35. Let's pass time. 16, 12, 35. 16, 12, 35. 16, 12, 35. 1 done and 27. So 35, 16 went 15%. 35 went down to 27. So that's what? 9. So it may be a combo of weight, but it may also be a combo of being skin clothing also.
Someone's gotta go.
I think it's a combo of it being the skin clothing as well. Skin clothing definitely seems to dry out quicker than... Now, see, what I'm wondering is, like, is the ski jacket actually going to be better for, like, even... See, the Mackinac jacket has a 40% waterproof, and this only has 30. I'm so confused. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. I have 700. Oh, and I just got well fed. Huh. Interesting. I'm going to lose well fed. So that's kind of awkward. that's awkward. So I'm going to lose well fed.
I'm too tired to think.
Yeah, in real life, the ski jacket would be more water resistant because it's not a flannel product. Flannel gets wet very easily. But the thing is that most flannel, it doesn't get as cold. I don't know. I don't know. It's like all this weird real life stuff. There's no chance of a Maglin's fire. None whatsoever. Now I could, in theory, eat the prepared burdock. It does have 275 calories, so I think I probably will eat it, and then we can sleep through the night.
It's dark out here. Time to
So I'm gonna eat the burdock. Yum yum. It got me up to 937 calories. That's great. That's fabulous. Any wolf struggles this run? I think I had one. Yes. Or no, I've had no wolf struggles this run. Close Encounters 89, but I've not had any actual struggles yet. So I'm very proud of that. We've been very good at like staying away from the Wolfie boys. The Wolfie boys have not taken us down very much. And now I got cabin fever again. Yay. Fred with the $2 hey, the €2. Hey you sticker. Hey you. Hey you.
Anything right about now?
How you doing? Hey you. Yeah, we can
Dragons!
Thank you for the $2 super sticker there. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, see, here's the problem being up here. There's nowhere to cook these damn rabbits right now.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
It's very, very dark, and there's nowhere to cook the rabbits. I'd like to cook the rabbits, but there's nowhere to cook the rabbits. I know, and it's very cold. And it's very cold. And we're going to starve ourselves now, so... And I got cabin fever. So I have nowhere to cook the rabbits. I have cabin fever. See, it's just I keep running into these issues all the freaking time.
Something to eat.
Woo! Excuse me. And now we're hungry. And on top of it all, we're hungry. And expired. Well fed has expired. Well, really? Really? You don't say. You don't say it's expired. Okay, well. God, how many matches do I have left at this point? I have 18 matches left for another 48 days. Good lord. I really need that Maglin's weather. I really need the Maglin's weather. I really need it. Alright, let's drop the hide and the guts here. I wish I could make double rabbit skin gloves or something. That'd be so nice. Can I get a Maglin's fire? Please, God. No, I can't get a Maglin's fire. Why not? Okay, well, at least the weather's nice. Hopefully it won't blow my fire out. Hopefully it won't blow my fire out. Oh, man, I don't even know how I get this fire warm enough to like, actually cook out here. Because it's so freaking cold.
Come on.
Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Thanks, game. I love you too. You're very special.
Come on.
We're already getting cold. We are already like halfway cold. All right. What's our temp out here? -22 right now. So we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's just to get warm. And that'll get us 3 degrees above. We have to waste basically almost 3.5 hours worth of fire stuff. 3.5 hours worth of fire on this fire just to get it warm enough so we won't freeze sitting by the fire. Because we have to sit by the fire right now. We have no choice. We have a 62% chance of cabin fever right now. And our fire just got blown out. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen, Beastie. That's what I'm trying to explain to everybody why this run is just it's not a game killer. There's no advantage to me there's no advantage to me to leave the Pleasant Valley Farm homestead, which just makes this boring. It makes this run super ass boring because there's no advantage. There's nowhere else that's as good as the Pleasant Valley homestead for this run to be run from. Because I can take all these traps, which I'm going to do now, because being up here is worthless. I'm going to take all these traps, move them down to the farmstead, where I could always go into the barn, or I could go into the farmstead itself.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
You told me you'd bring all your friends, and you didn't bring your friends. I'm very annoyed. I'm not mad, I'm just kind of annoyed at you now. No, I actually, friend, I actually did not get out last night. It just got late enough. I streamed late enough that I did not get out. So, I missed out on the opportunity. But that's okay. I got to spend a lot of time with everybody on Twitch, and we had a good time and had fun anyway. So, well, that's the thing is at the farmhouse I have the fire barrel with the snow shelter to protect me from cabin fever. I have the barn and the farmhouse to cook things in if I can't cook them outside, and I can cook them outside at the fire barrel. That's the thing is the farm and the barn, and I just wasted another match too. I think over more than anything, wasting that match is what annoys me the most. That's what annoys me the most is I just wasted another freaking match to get all this rabbit meat like ready to go. Red 5, hey buddy, how's it going? I think that's the thing that bothers me the most is that I had to waste another match and the fuel. And the fuel too. I think the fuel, I mean, I wasted 30 some sticks to get that fire to a point where I wouldn't be cold, and it lasted long enough to make 2 things of rabbit meat. I'm doing good. My vacation was a blast. I had such a good time on my vacay. Such a good time. It was so much fun. I enjoyed myself immensely. I was ready to come back, though.
Too cold to think.
Go get him, Mr. Wolf. I brought the wolf out with my stuff. Oh, don't be a dumb wolf. I hate how the wolves just trot after the deer now. The deer see the wolves way earlier than they should. The deer see the wolves way earlier, and the deers run away, and the wolves just trot after them. It's so freaking annoying. Now there's a wolf in the canyon. Oh, they went up there. Okay. Gordon, how's it going, buddy? Wow. That's annoying. Hey, there's a cairn. I don't know which one it is, but there's a cairn. Its story is not yet written. You managed to get 4 settlements in Stellaris last night. Nice. Have you met any other races or any other empires or anything in Stellaris yet? Because that's always fun. Especially if you don't know what they're going to be. Whoa. That was quick. That was almost insta aggro. Wow. Well, that's my last flare. That sucks. That's sucky. I was hoping to have a little more time. But, nope. Oh well, life goes on. Oh well, life goes on. We'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, there's a lot of other people that you'll meet in Stellaris, Anora, that are like they're like NPCs almost. They aren't actually like other empires that you have to compete against. They're just like merchants and stuff like that. Yeah, at least it looks like they might have fixed the rebound time on those guys now, which is good. Oh, I would have fought back. I'm not ending the run, Beastie. Hell no. I'm not ending the run of my own accord. If the run ends, it'll end because because something takes me.
It worked.
We're gonna stick it through. Yep, I got a free fire out of the deal. Can I not even get warm now? Okay. Okay. So at least I'm warm in here. Good freaking lord. You have a black hole in your area? Well, I mean, go and explore, send a survey ship in there for sure. I would definitely send a survey ship in. I mean, while we're doing this, I might as well run over here and see what I got. I'm so cold. Yeah, black holes can be a benefit, though. There is certain things you can get in the black holes, Zenora, that you can't get elsewhere. And black holes, that's where the L gates always... The L gates are always in a black hole area. The L gates are always there in black hole systems. The black hole sun. Oh, this is interesting. My flare's about to run out. And I'm super tired. And I have cabin fever risk that's very, very high. Interesting. And I have rabbits on me now. What's the worst that can possibly happen? And I'm super smelly, yes. I only have 3 stink lines. I mean, there's more than 3, right? It's going to be fine. It's fine. Nothing bad's going to happen to us. The worst nothing happens, you do this for 48 more days. That's true. That is true.
Too much stuff to carry.
Hello, Mr. Rabbits. Get our snow shelter repaired up. There we go. There we are. How's my supply of cloth? I still got 10 on me right now. Still got 10 on me. I still think I think I have some more cloth in here that I can take down. Not a lot, though. Oh, I still have 28 cloth in here. I still got 28 cloth there, plus I got chairs that I can take down in here for cloth if I really want to.
Can't feel my feet.
What does cabin fever do? It forces you to stay outside. You basically cannot sleep or pass time indoors at all. Sleeping and passing time inside is completely forbidden. So there is no sleeping or passing time.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
So our clothing is getting wetter even though we're right by the fire. So warmth has nothing to do with it. Okay, bunnies, you go play somewhere. Yeah, the wet mechanics are very, very interesting to get used to these days. It's very interesting to get used to the new wetness mechanics because it works completely differently than it used to. So it's mainly just trying to figure out how exactly it all functions together. I may get food poisoning off that. Luckily, I didn't. Soon I'll have cooking 5, though, so I won't have to worry about that anymore. Excuse you, Mr. Wolf. There, have a bunny. You can have bunnies. You can have bunnies. The bunny's all yours. He's all yours. I left you a bunny rabbit. I left you a bunny rabbit. You take your bunny rabbit. There you go. Take your bunny. You take your bunny and you go away. Who you gonna draw, partner? You gonna draw? Wait. All I have to say, partner, is draw. Do you feel lucky, Mr. Wolf? Do ya? Do ya? Draw! You mealy mouth, little wuss. You run away from me now, you little wussy wolf. See, I scared him away. I pulled a Red Dead on him. I made him draw. He was not ready. He was not prepared. Not prepared for the power and the fury that came with me making him draw. I did not mean to throw that rock. That rock was not meant to be thrown. I have exactly 4 sticks left. I have 4 hours of fire out here. 4 hours of fire, boys and girls. I did not mean to throw that rock either. Put my rocks away, please. Take my bunny as an offering. And leave me alone. Get some chicken meat off the wolf. Can't get anything off the wolf, unfortunately. The wolf does not offer me a damn thing. Alright, so we can get 4 hours of sleep. I might as well make some water while I'm here. Wow. We're probably gonna have to go inside and sleep, to be honest. Probably gonna have to go inside and sleep. What I'm curious is have my clothes dried off at all? No, my clothes have not dried off one iota. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm curious about something now. Okay, so I still got 2 hours on it. I'm gonna we're doing some experimentation here. I'm gonna drop this by the fire. And I'm gonna drop these by the fire. Got 18 and 22, okay. And these are that's at 25, okay. And I know I'm sleeping in the snow, okay, I know that. I'm sleeping in the snow. I'm trying to work out the percentages and what happens and how it all exactly works. Yeah, see? These completely dried out where these did not. So as time passes, you want to drop your wet stuff by the fire and let it dry off. Because that'll help your stuff in the long run. because it will not dry on you. That's basically what we've determined. Is sure, you put it by the fire with the snow coming down, no problem at all. The fire blows it. The fire takes care of it, no problem. You do it yourself. If it's on you, it doesn't get dried off, even if it's on you and you're by the fire. Which honestly makes no sense at all. But that's okay. I'm not gonna judge it. I'm just gonna utilize the new tools it's given. See, yeah, look at these. These are completely dry. Completely dry. And it is snowing. So the whole idea of, oh, it's snowing outside. See, and these started to get wet now. Those started to get wet because I was sleeping in the thing. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I mean, it's an interesting mechanic. It's not super.
Night is coming.
It doesn't make sense in some ways, but hey, you know, we'll learn to deal with the interesting mechanics, right? We'll learn the new mechanic and we'll utilize it and we'll embrace it just like we have with all the other mechanics in the game. I mean, remember when you could bait wolves? You could drop a gut or something and you could make the wolf just go straight towards it and then you could just shoot him in the face. Well, if there's no snow coming down, it can dry when it's on you by a fire. But if there's active snow falling, it won't dry if you're by the fire and it's snowing. It won't get any worse, but it won't get any better. Yes, you can right click on the wheel again. That's the best thing of all. It's a weird new thing now, Jack, where it's like it won't. Oh, look at that. Okay, all we have is our frostbite. And see, these are at 3%. These should dry off on us while we sleep. It should. Not that it's going to, but it should. I guess we'll see. Oh, figuring out new stuff's always fun, though. Okay, so those did dry off. So as long as you're indoors, it'll always dry off. If you're outdoors, you got to watch for when it's snowing. If you're in a snow shelter, you're obviously in snow, surrounded by snow, and so your stuff starts getting a little wet. What day is it now? I don't know. I can't tell you at the moment. I will look though in a minute. We'll look in a minute and see. We are on day 54, and we've lived 52 days. We have less time ahead of us than we do behind us, which is very good news. Which is very nice. It's very nice news.
I could eat anything right now.
I know you could, buddy, but you know what? We need fuel. Not you eating every bit of everything. We need fuel, my friend. Fuel is what it all comes down to. And we are gonna starve you to death while we get fuel. The one that counts for the run is this here. We have to reach 100 days survived. It's 100 days survived, not 100 days, not reaching 100 days. This is all part of the plan, boys and girls. We're like the Cylons, we got a plan.
Surrounded by snow, nothing to drink.
Surrounded by snow. What is the difference? The difference is on what time of day you spawn into the game. So the way the game keeps track of what day you're on is the actual day that you're on. But the way the game keeps track of how many days you've survived is an actual count of the 24-hour periods that you have actually lived in the game. Which is different from the day that you're on, because if you spawn in the evening of day one, well, you're going to be on day 2 very quickly. But you're not going to actually have survived a full day until you get to the evening of day 2. And so depending on when you spawn into the game, sometimes there can be a rather wide disparity between days survived and what day you're on. And so that will lead to a little bit of confusion there sometimes.
If I can drop any of this gear.
No. The short answer is no. Yeah, it's usually not off by more than 2 days. Yeah. At the extreme, it'll be a 2-day gap.
God damn.
And at the minimum, it'll be maybe less than 24 hours. Because say you spawn in the morning of, the early morning of day 1. Well, early morning of day 2, it'll now be a day that you've survived, and it'll be day 2. So it'll always be off a little bit. It'll always be off a little bit, but it's usually never off by more than a couple of days. Ooh. Hey, Will, you aren't supposed to copy me. You big copycat. You big copycatter. He's like, Atheenon's tired, so I'm tired. He yawns, and I'm gonna yawn. That's how it works. Well, at least we got 26 reclaimed wood now. We spent the whole day inside just breaking wood down. Just not giving two craps about it. It's like, okay, well, we're just gonna spend. Oh, I don't want to eat that. That's raw rabbit. Why do I have the raw rabbits over here with my cooked rabbit? Yum. Can we get food poisoning? Damn. That would help our days move along. Why do I have frostbite? Why do I not have my gloves on? When did I not put my gloves? When did I not put my gloves on? I'm so confused. I'm so confused now. I'm genuinely just baffled. But then again, I've been taking clothing off and on and off and on and off and on, so I guess I shouldn't be baffled because it probably was in one of the off and ons. One of the off and ons did that to me. Is there anything I can do? Okay, I can drop that. I can break that down. I'm trying to get it. I'm not super tired. I want to get up in the morning. So I'm trying to utilize a little bit of time. Was there a container in here? There we go. Ditch that. That's the last flare we had. Last of the Mohican flares. I want to get up in the morning and see if I can get a Maglin's fire started. Because that would be great. That's what we gotta do every day. Every day, I need to see if the Maglin's is ready. Yes, we can. And I have no sticks. Of course I don't. So we'll do the 60% chance. And it looks like I got a couple more rabbits up there, so that's good. We'll do the 60% chance with the reclaimed wood. Of course, this is the one that'll probably work. If I had a stick, I'd have to light it like 5 times. But with a reclaimed wood, it's like, you know what? He's giving it a good shot. The ptarmigan's not respawn. It takes him a couple of days to show back up again. But I don't know about respawns themselves now. I have no idea if they respawn or not. I've not had enough experience with the ptarmigans yet to know if they even respawn. That one's broken. That one can be brought over here. That one's just tripped. That one's just tripped. But yeah, I don't know what the ratio on ptarmigans coming back is.
Something's gotta
All right, we got 19 minutes on that. You might need to leave the region, but I know they do not. They like if you kill one in the group, then if you come back and they're there, you'll find only like 3 left. So it does take them a little while to come back. It takes like 2 days in game before I've seen them come back, before they even decide to come back and like hang out again. So I mean, I'd rather cook outside if I can. Run free, bunnies, run free. I don't need your hider guts. Run free. All right, at least we got some rabbit meat down here. That's good. That's the good news. It's got 27. Well, I guess I will take the hide. I guess I will take the hide because it takes about as long to take the hide as it does for the stuff to cook out there. Is fishing still bugged? Yes and no. I mean, it's not bugged in the sense that it stops you from zoning out of buildings any longer. But I mean, my experience when I went up and fished, as I caught a couple fish by hand, by just dropping a line. And I did get a couple fish in the tip-ups as well. Really? Oh, I didn't put any extra wood on the fire, did I? I didn't put any extra wood on the fire. I was like, nah. I don't need to put any extra wood on the fire.
Come on. That didn't work.
So yeah, fishing is not bugged as far as I know, but I found I could not find a place to put a fishing hole down on Pensive Pond, but I already had a fishing hole out there, so I don't know if that's now a new bug. It's hard to find a place to put a fishing hole. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a long enough run to try it out on, I guess. The fishing is definitely something we need to do a little science on at some point and figure out if we can actually get anything going with. Do I have 2 more rabbits up here already? Wow.
My fingers feel numb.
And I'm not even running the rabbit badge. This is just normal rabbit catching. I'm not even running the rabbit badge right now. How cold am I? -11. Okay, that's not good.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Oh. I'm not sure. Never mind.
I'm so cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Dude, I got you inside. Finally met my competition. We don't like the same type of worlds. This could be a nice peaceful run. Well, there you go. There you go. Or what kind of government do they have? Because that can tell you a lot about them as well. You know, like how peaceful they're gonna be and stuff.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Because there's some government types that are way more warlike. Like if they're a militaristic government, they'll probably be more warlike. They have a hierarchy. Look for the traits that they have, like either militaristic or authoritarianism, that sort of stuff. I mean, you may not have enough. You may not have enough information on them at this point. You may have to do some spying. They're belligerent. Ooh. Yeah, that could be a problem. You just need to keep your eye on them. You just need to keep your eye on them. What I would attempt to do, and this works, But what I would attempt to do is I would attempt to improve relations with them, because that would give you a chance of like getting them to be friendly, because they're probably, I would guess they're either suspicious. What's their attitude towards you right now? Because if they're suspicious towards you or neutral, you definitely want to try to improve relations, because that will make them more amenable to you. And you can improve relations through several things. The easiest one is just improve relations. Yeah. So if they're neutral, I would send an envoy right away to improve relations. Check back in a few years, like 15 years, and see how they feel about you. And they may be more, and you can see on the bar there, you'll be able to see how they're like, feeling towards you, and it will also have a little arrow up or down showing the amount of either positive or negative they've gained towards you in the last month or the last year. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. You might also want to send an envoy to spy on them, because spying can give you more information about their strength, because you also want to keep an eye on how they compare to you militaristically, scientifically, and economically. And if they are equivalent or above you, you need to keep a greater eye on them, because that they may try to take advantage of their superiority and attack you. If they are pathetic or less than you in any of those ways, they might actually like be less inclined to attack you, especially so like them being militaristic. They don't consider us relevant to their interests. Are they a fallen empire? Okay, so you're not relevant to their interests. Okay. Can you see how they compare to you militaristically, economically, and scientifically at this moment? Can you see how they compare to you? One way also to keep your neighbors friendly is build up your military a lot. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but if you build a strong military, most of them won't mess with you. They're still all unknowns. Okay. When you click on their actual icon, because they'll have like an icon like you have, sort of your flag for your empire. When you click on that, does it anywhere on that say Fallen Empire? I got frostbite very early in the game, Orange fan. Very early, like within the first couple days, I got frostbite. Because if they're a Fallen Empire, that changes everything. Everything I just told you, everything I think I know, is goes out the window. But yeah, I got frostbite on the first couple days of this run. Well, you should be able to see what they are. You should be able to click on their actual like flag / emblem. You should be able to click on that or like hover above it, and it should show you some information about them. But it doesn't say Fallen Empire on it. Because if they're a Fallen Empire, then it's they're not going to attack you at all. You have nothing to fear from them. Just them saying they don't consider us relevant to their interests makes me think that they may be a Fallen Empire, but I may be wrong. Either that, or you may just be pathetic to them. You may be a not very strong compared to them militaristically. How big of a military fleet do you have right now? Have you built any extra ships in your military? Because if you haven't, I would definitely build at least max out. You should have like a cap of like 20 ships that you can build into your fleet, and I would max that out with 20 if you can, because that will not only make it so other empires don't mess with you right away, but it will also help you if you run across some bad guys out in the world. You can go smack them down. Cap is 40 of 7 ships. I'd at least make 20. I'd at least get it up to 20 ships. just to have some sort of empire, just sort of have, because with 7 ships, you're very tempting to another empire to attack, because it will take you a while to build up to 20. It doesn't happen overnight. So I would say probably build your empire up a little bit, build your stuff up a little bit, make yourself a little bit stronger, because it will help you out in the long run. I'm gonna eat some of the crappy meat. It may poison me, but that's okay. I have a broken trap up here too, and I have 2 broken traps and another rabbit.
I need to drop something.
You don't need to drop anything, my friend. Just the attitude. Nothing's really happened. We're back here at the farmhouse just kind of managing our rabbit traps at the moment. Nope, it's sort of the routine. But yeah, Nora, I would definitely put some resources into more fleet strength. Just because other empires will look at you and decide whether you're worth attacking based on your fleets. So if your fleet is very, very small, other empires will try to take advantage of that, and you don't want it. You don't want them taking advantage of it. You just don't. Oh, hold on just a moment, boys and girls. Hang on a rootin' tootin' gall darn second. Is that what I think it is out there? That's a buck. That is a buck deer. A very big one. Maybe we can lure a wolf over here with our pork chop tied around our neck. Mr. Wolfie! There they come. There they come. Come on, Mr. Wolfies. There we go. Go get it. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Hey, get away from my deer. That's my deer, thank you, not yours. That worked very well. The wolf went in the right direction, and it worked very well. Worked very, very well. I like that. Thank you, Mr. Wolf, for granting me that beautiful deer right there. Woo! Let's go. Exactly. The 199 euro yum sticker. Thank you so much there for that 199 euro there. Appreciate that very, very much, friend. Thank you for the super sticker. Gangans. That worked out very nice. That worked out. That's a wolf right there. Can I get a fire? Can I? Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Inside we go. Inside we go. Let's just pass an hour. Let's get warmed up. There we go. We're just gonna pass a little time. Not want Mr. Wolfie out here. No chance of Megalins, but that's okay. Nice thing is it happened really close here, too. I will try another Maglin's fire here Just in case the game decides to be nice to me, no. Oh, totally worth it. Oh, yeah. For this deer, it's totally worth using a match. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes. The answer to that is yeah. Totally worth using it for this deer. See, that wolf's coming right over here, too. He's like, hello. Hello.
That did it.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should get us above freezing.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
All right, I got 2 hours left on that. Woo! Oh, and they're xenophobes. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, that may not go so well. that may not go well. Totalitarian regime, hegemonic imperialists with xenophobic tendencies. Yeah, that may not go. I would definitely build up your military. definitely get the military built up there. Yeah, I would definitely get that military done up. That is referring to Stellaris, yes. That is referring to a Stellaris run that she is doing right now. Her first foray into Stellaris. Yeah, the base Stellaris game is super cheap on the summer sale. Yum! We've got beautiful, yummy meats. Vertigos! Oh my god! Vertigos with a $50 super chat saying simply, dear tonight. Dear tonight. Thank you for the $50 super duper there. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Vertigos. That is so kind of you. Thank you for the $50 super chat there. Wow. Pale-eyed, hello. Well, thank you again, Vertigos. That was super nice of you to do. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Thank you so very much. That is super, super, super kind. All right, we're gonna cook that and that. We're gonna grab. Shush. I hear you there, Mr. Deer. I hear you, No, Mr. Deer. No. See, my clothing's still getting wet. No. Bad deer. Bad, no.
So tired.
Bad, Mr. Deer. Bad, Mr. Deer. No. Oh, geez, you're right there. Oh, geez. Bad deer. Bad wolf. Yes, bad wolf. Sorry. No, it's a bad deer. It's a bad deer, bad wolf. I don't know. It's a bad animal, okay? It's a bad animal. A few things beat MechWarrior 5 Galactic Civ 2. I mean, I could let this fire go for a little while longer, I guess. It is a bad wolf. It's just like Doctor Who, bad wolf. Mr. Wolf, yes, bad wolf. He scared me. I got scared, okay? Wolves and bears and nasty critters with teeth, oh my. Excuse me. Oh, I have the guts. I was like, why is he coming over to me? Oh, I have the deer hide and the guts. Duh. Yeah, I got those guts on me. That's probably why he's coming over here. Would just be my guess. He's like, yeah, I smell you, Atheenon. That's why I'm coming over to you, you big dummy. Because I smell you and you smell yummy. You smell yummy delicious. These are all tiny. These are all little ones that I'm picking up.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Really? Those are all little pieces, huh? There's another biggin. We like the biggins. Emmy! Hey. If you want a great turn-based space strategy, Galactic Civ 2 is so good, probably not worth considering anything else.
So cold. Too cold to think.
Yeah, I really enjoy Stellaris though. Stellaris is really fun. They got a lot of good stuff in Stellaris. I'm still okay. I'm not too cold to think right now, so that's good. I am very tired though. I'm very, very tired. See, I'll even go one further than that, Orange Fan. I love starting in Ash Canyon, because then I can loot all of Ash Canyon and loot all of Timberwolf Mountain, and then go into Pleasant Valley and loot all of that. So it's like the triple bang, 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 one right after the other. I get all the good stuff from all three zones. I love an Ash Canyon start. It's so awesome. And we got deer tonight, just like Virago said in their super chat. We got deer tonight, baby. Deer tonight.
I'm so cold. I'm warming up again.
I like things the more bare bones. Take the more classical approach. See, I don't even know what a classical approach is. I don't know what that is. See, I've been enjoying Civ 6. I think it's kind of fun. I've not played a lot of I've never really played any Civilization games, so I have nothing to base that. I have nothing to base that against. I guess is the way to say it. So I've been having a blast with Civ 6. That's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun for me anyway. Well, I've never played any other. I have no like I said, I have no basis of comparison. I've never played another Civilization game before in my life. So for me, it's just like I've been just watching. I've watched some Hadrian, and I've watched Hadrian play some of it. I'm like, okay, that seems kind of cool. And I picked it up because it was on sale for like $15, and I've been having a blast with it. Yeah, see, I'm not looking to get any other games like that though right now, Omcom. I already spent enough money on Stellaris to last me for the next 20 years, so that may be a great game, but I can kind of tell you right now, I probably won't get it. The question I have, Homcom, with any game from 2006 is, does it feel like it's from 2006? Graphics, the way it plays, because I can honestly admit, as much as I love, and I do love Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, it's a very dated game. For someone who's never played it before, who has no emotional attachment to it, I would never recommend them playing it, because they will throw up their hands in frustration and just hate it. Now, I have a feeling that you probably love that game because you have an emotional attachment to it. So I would have a feeling if I went and looked up that game right now, I'd probably be like, yeah, no, that's fine. There's a thing called nostalgia that we all fall prey to, and you know, and that's the thing, is we all fall prey to nostalgia. Interesting looking. It's only $10. It's only $10. It looks really cool. Okay, I'm coming around. I'm looking at it. So it looks like, so you can design your own ships, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a new design. You can put different stuff on your ships. That's kind of cool looking. I'm looking at it. So they have like the ultimate, like, it's like the Galactic Civilization Ultimate Edition. Interesting. Okay. It's only $10. I'm gonna put it on my wish list and take a look at it later. Maybe look a little more in depth on it, because it looks pretty cool. I'm probably not gonna buy it because I just have too many.
I need to find something
I
to
have
drink.
too many games right now. Too damn many. Too many games. Not enough time. Too many games. Not enough time. How much water do I have left right now? 0.47. Hey, look at that. I got water right here. I have 10 cents left from the card hubby gave me for the sale. Well, that's good. That means you spent your money wisely. It's too windy to start the fire. Dag nabbit. We have Maglin's conditions, but it's too windy to start a fire out here. Gosh darn it. And it's a beautiful day, too. It's a beautiful freaking day out here. Well, but see, the goal is, Beastie, I want to snag the flame and take it inside.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
And then light the fire barrel in here. I don't want to start it out back, because then it can get blown out. I just want to light it, snag it, and drag it inside real quick. Because that's how I rule. I got 4 games, 3 that are AAA equivalent, and 1 very early access that looks like it's gonna be good. Farmhouse is 3 sides with doors, could do it there. Oh yeah. Or I could just wait for this to happen, and then go, please God, give me a Maglin's Fire still. Yes. Maglin's Fire. Ho! Yes, I just called that Maglin's Fire a hoe. Deal with it.
Come on.
So Galactic Civ 3's not that great.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
All right, well, I'll take a look at it. I'll go watch some gameplay of it and stuff too. You know what? I actually am gonna throw reclaimed wood on there real quick. Grab my fire out. Extinguish that torch. Grab a little more fire out. Extinguish that torch. And grab one more fire out. I have this feeling a storm is coming. I can feel it in the air.
I'll die if I don't warm up. stop soon.
I can feel it in my bones. It's a stirring. The rabbits are all playing together outside there, though.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Shh. Shh. No. You can drop none of the gear.
Come on.
Ooh.
That
Ba
did.
ba 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 Baba Ray. Baba Ray. Let's cook some meat today. And then we'll chop down a we'll take a few things down here too. Alright, we got 6 minutes. 2 minutes. Beautiful. We'll eat that one. Yeah, I could have gone to the farmhouse there, but see the problem there, the thing that I have in mind there is that I have to get the meat there, and so I would have to get the meat there too, and I could have probably carried the torch all the way over there, but who knows what the weather would have been like? Who knows? I kind of like hanging out here too. Yeah, you can cook the sorting by time. That is true. Yeah, they've changed all that. It used to be you could sort it by weight, not calories, which I sort of liked back in the day. Sort of like sorting it by weight. What I need to do is I need to go out and find myself some I need to go out and find my I need to go out and find some sticks is what I need to do. I'm gonna eat down all these little pieces. There's wolves everywhere. The wolves are everywhere. The wolves do not care. They do not care what's in my underwear. So yeah, you can sort it by time here too. There's like the most time there. Then what we can do is we can transfer stuff now that we have a torch. If the storm's not, there's no storm happening. Oh, it looks like a foggy. Looks like a foggy roggy. We can transfer stuff to the farmhouse with the torch. Oh. Exactly. Exactly. Mr. Wolf, I will deal with you in a moment. You go away now. Sir, I do not appreciate you coming around. I know I stole your deer. I know I stole your deer from you. But I had to do it. It's called survival, man. It's called survival. You let somebody else do your hunting, and then you take it from them. I mean, you know, it's a time-honored tradition. I'm doing okay, Emmy. I'm doing okay. Go away. It's 70%. I don't want to use it. Let's see if I can fix it. Take me 9 minutes, 3 sticks and a cloth, okay? Really? about I just make a run circle around you, and then you can just follow me. Peace out, sucker.
Can't feel my hands.
Peace out, Wolfie boy. Taff the landlord, yes, exactly. Exactly. Alright. Really? Really? You don't want to go for the bait, huh? Really? Okay, whatever. Whatever. The wolves just have no interest in bait whatsoever. It's not even like a deterrent to them. It's not even like, oh, if you sacrifice something, they'll take it instead. They just do not give two craps about bait anymore, which is actually kind of annoying because it's like you drop them a whole freaking rabbit, and they're like, nah, I'm good. They're like, nah, I'm good. I don't need it. It's a little annoying, let's just say. It's a little bit on the annoying side. You think they'd have a little more respect for the sacrifice you make to give them a little bit of food. Make a little bit of water while we're here. Let's break down a few Oh, I got a few of these to break down. Let's break down a couple of this. Yeah, if you don't leave me alone, I'm gonna send you to Jesus. Interloper wolves see you as an Avengers level threat. Since you were the interloper, it's obvious they prioritize safety over food. I guess that is a way to look at it. Yeah, well, there's a few mechanics that are a little bit off, like the bear that goes to heaven mechanic, the scent mechanics, the AI mechanics, the way that wolves center in on you. By the way, if you have a stew or a pie that is made of meat, it will attract wolves. It has scent, even though it's not showing it. Even if you're just carrying one, wolves will come from all over to find you. They'll come over to hang out with you. They will. So, just beware. Just beware. That will happen. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Ooh, nice torch. Nice torch. I like it. The good news is they fixed this. The most important thing in the game. If they fix nothing else in the game, they fix the most important thing in the game. And that's the ability to get water off your reticle with that simple button right there. That's the most important thing in the game. One gram of meat will attract wolves and bears from hundreds of meters away. Yeah, it doesn't have a... The scent thing has always been broken. From the day they released scent, I was always like, oh, this is broken. It's not showing I have any scent. There is no... I guess the thing that bothers me is it gives people an idea that there is a safe amount of meat or stuff that they can carry. The reality is there is no amount of meat or guts that you can carry safely. That if you have any on you at all, animals will be, like that bear, would be attracted to us. Like if I just pick up one piece of meat here, that bear is now coming towards us. If I drop it, he turns away. I pick it up, he swings around. I drop it, he goes away. That's one piece of meat. I have no stink lines on me at all. None whatsoever. But the bear smells it and he's coming over towards me. There is no safe amount of meat or guts to carry in the game at all. And they need to fix that. They need to give you, they make you give this, they give you this idea that if you don't have any scent lines, you're totally okay. And it's like, no, if you have no scent lines, that doesn't mean you're okay. That doesn't mean you're okay at all. And I just showed you that with the bear right there. The bear swung around every time I picked a meat up. One meat. No scent lines, just one meat. The bear's like, well, hey, how's it going, buddy? I want to come over and play with you. And I'm like, no. You don't get to play with me. What gives you the right to come play with me? You have no right to come play with me. At all.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Feels like something sapping my... It feels like something sapping my energy. Like my energy is about to be sapped. I must do something about that. Or suffer the consequences of having my energy sapped out of me.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever
I
wake
bet
up
you
again.
would. I bet you would, buddy. Alright, well, we're gonna get our sleep. We're gonna check our days. We're gonna get our sleep. And, we're gonna be good. Woo! Let's go! He has the voice of a soap opera star. An annoying soap opera star. He has the voice of an annoying person. Alright. Let's finish this off. Let's actually make sure we get up when it's light. I don't think we'll sleep 6 hours, but if we do, we do. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Alright. We're fully rested and we're up. It is day 57. We've now successfully lived 55 days. That's awesome.
I could eat a horse.
But we will pick this up tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, as a matter of fact, on the Twitch side. We'll be picking this one up on Twitch tomorrow morning. Right now, we're going to end the YouTube stream. We're going to be going over to Twitch, and we're going to be playing some Escape the Pacific for a couple hours, because this afternoon we're going out to my mom's to celebrate my son's 23rd birthday out at my mom's house. So until then, boys and girls, I will see you later. Next weekend, we'll be back here on YouTube starting at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern, both on Saturday and Sunday morning with Long Dark. We'll probably be either very close to the end of this run, because we'll be playing this run a little bit this week on Twitch. So we'll be probably close to the end of this run. If we have finished the run, we will be starting up a new challenge where we'll be living for 50 days solid in a zone before we can move anywhere else. So it'll be like a 50 days per zone type run. So we can't improve our stuff or get better things until we go to another zone. So there's going to be some zones that are really bad, some zones that are really good, and you know, we're just going to have to kind of figure it out as we go along. But I'll see you all tomorrow, well, later on today, hopefully, but tomorrow, for sure, with this guy back on Twitch. So have a great one. Bye, everyone. Bye, Scotty. Bye, Dubes. Bye, Honora. Bye, Dave. Bye, bye-bye to everyone. Bye-bye, Vertigos. Bye-bye. We'll see y'all later.